Hey everyone, so in this video we are going to learn all about CSS Grid, one of the most powerful layout system in CSS. By the end of this video, you will be able to create responsive, structured and visually appealing layout with ease. So first of all, the question is like, what is CSS Grid? I will increase the font size. Yeah. So CSS Grid is a two-dimensional layout system. That means it lets you manage rows and columns at the same time, unlike Flexbox, which is mostly one-directional. Do you know about Flexbox? If you don't know, so please go through my previous video and you can watch. I already explained in my previous video what is Flexbox. And Flexbox, which is mostly one directional, it is perfect for building full web page, layouts, dashboards, galleries, and more. So, CSS Grid is a two dimensional layout system. That means that means it lets you manage rows and columns at the same time. Okay, so that is CSS Grid. So now, like, why we use CSS Grid? Like, why we use? Why? So first of all, we use because grid, it gives us more control and you can align, span and position items precisely where you want them without needing tons of nested diffs or float hacks. It is responsive friendly and makes your code cleaner and easier to maintain. That's why we use. And so first of all, it is, we can say, two dimensional layout. So grid handles both rows and column. Okay. And the second is simplifies layout creation. Simplifies layout creation. So it means like you can define entire page structure like headers, sidebars, content and footers with just a few lines. Okay. And the third is precise control. Precise control. So in that, position elements exactly where you want them using line numbers, names or grid areas. And the fourth is responsive design. Responsive design. It means it is easy to adapt layouts for different screen sizes and using media queries. And the last is cleaner code. So the reduce the need for extra wrappers and nested divs. And the next is like when we can use. It is useful like dashboard interfaces, photo galleries, blog or news page layouts, and any design where both horizontal and vertical placement matter. Okay, so the next is I will explain how we can use. Like, to use grid, we can start declaring some syntax, that is display grid on a container. Then we define the layout using grid template column and grid template rows. Okay, so I will explain these. So you can use CSS grid by applying, I already tell display grid and to a container, then defining rows and column using properties like grid template column and grid template row. Now I will explain one example how we can use grid. Okay, so in that you will better understood how we can use grid. Okay, first of all, it is index.html. I will write, sorry, yeah. So I will link this file index.css. So now I need one div and the class is, let's say, grid container, and then I need more div. Let's say I want 4 div, so I will write div into 4, so it will generate 4 div. See, now in div class is item, and the same is class is item, and the same third div item, and the same fourth div item, and the second, third, and the fourth. Okay, now I will run this code, so you will see output. See, it is giving 1 2 3 4. I am not I not applied CSS, that's why it's looking like. Now I will apply CSS, like grid container. I will copy grid container, and then, oh, okay, and then I will write display grid, and then grid template columns. Repeat, and then I want two column. I will explain. First I will write one fr, and now grid template row, grid template row, it is auto, and then is auto, and I need gap also in this div, so I will give gap 10 pixel. Okay, now I will apply CSS in this background color, let's say blue violet, and then padding is 20 pixel, and then text align center, text will be in center. See, now you will see output. See, it is giving 4. Why it is giving 4? I will explain. Yeah, so I want two column, right? So it is giving two column. You know what column, and it is row. It is column and it is row. So it is giving two column. It is column and it is row. Okay, and this is giving two column, like equal column, and then two rows. Okay, and the it is like display grid enables grid layout, and grid template column repeat to one fr creates two equal wedge column, and grid template row auto creates two rows, and gaps adds spacing between grid cells. Okay, that's how it is works. And if I will tell about like another thing, okay, so that's how grid is works. Now I will tell one more thing, like suppose in that grid, a 12 column grid system, okay, and is a layout structure that divides the web page with into 12 equal vertical sections, it means columns, and it is widely used in web design, especially in framework like Bootstrap. Do you know about Bootstrap? Like in my previous video I already explained in that, like how to import Bootstrap, how to import Tailwind CSS, how to import MUI material and also how you can use. Okay, so if you don't know, so you can watch my previous video. And to it is like to help maintain consistency and responsive. And this system allows for flexible and combination of column. Like one full width column equal to 12 and two half width column like 6 plus 6. Okay, we will divide. And three equal columns it means 4 plus 4 plus 4. And four equal columns it means 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 and so on. Like whatever you want, so you can divide. So now these things how we can apply. If I want two columns in 6 6, so first of all I will delete two divs. Okay, because I need only two. Now suppose I will apply one class item 6 and here also item 6. Okay, so now in that CSS I want only first of all grid template column it is 12 because you know the whole width is grid column is 12. Now grid column I will write one more item 6 and then grid column span 6. Now you will see output. See, it is dividing two part in 6 6. The width is like 6 is. It is taking space like 6 6. Okay. So if you want like one more div, and copy this div, and if you want like one more, let's say 3. So how you will divide? How will you will write here? So as you know, I want if 3 div, so you will write 4. See, you got 3 div. That's how you can use. And why 12 columns? It is highly divisible. 12 can be evenly divided by 2, 3, 4, and 6. And it is like flexibility. Designers can easily create complex layout while maintaining alignment. And it is like standard in framework, Bootstrap Foundation, and other use 12 column as a default grid system. Okay, so if you want to like, uh, yeah, I will tell you one thing. Yeah, so grid works great with media queries. You can change column count or grid areas based on screen width for a fully responsive design. And use Flexbox. Remember this thing. Use Flexbox for one-dimensional layout like navbars and grid for complex 2D layouts. Often you will use together. And that's that's a quick but complete guide to CSS Grid. Practice building your own layouts, and you will get comfortable fast if you it like full project tutorial using grid. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, and if you want to like how to use grid in bootstrap, how to using in bootstrap link, how we can make how we can make website for using grid in bootstrap using bootstrap. So please let me know. I will create a separate video from using bootstrap how to create div, how to create grid. Okay, so that's all about this video. And if you have any doubts, so you can comment down. And if you like this video, so please share and subscribe. Thank you.